So while we were outside, we used the scale of 1 yard, which is 36 inches, equaling 57 million miles. If we break that down into 1 inch, it equals 1,600,000 miles. We're going to use that same scale to show how large the planets are in relationship to outer space. Our first planet is Mercury. Here's Mercury. You can see that it's 0.003. The very tip of this is where we look to see how big Mercury is using the same scale. Mercury is 4,878 kilometers across. Now we are going to look at Venus, which is 0.007, which is 12,104 kilometers across. So it's about 3 times the size. And we're still looking at just the tip. That is Venus. We got bigger. Now Earth is almost the same size as Venus. So we're going to leave it at 0.007. Earth is 12,756 kilometers across. Our next planet is Mars. Mars gets smaller at 0.004. So Mars is much smaller than Earth is. It's about half of the size of it. It's a little bit bigger than Mercury. And we're going to see how big that one is next. So you can see that in relationship to outer space, the planets are very, very small. This would be the size of Mars using the same scale that we used outside. Jupiter gets larger, 0.08. So Jupiter is bigger than both Venus and Earth. It is 142,984 kilometers across. And we're going to represent that with 0.08. And that one seems to be very hard to get to compared to all the others. 0.08 is Jupiter. Jupiter would be that large compared to that same scale we used outside. Now we're going to look at Saturn. Saturn is 0.075 inches across. It is 120,536 kilometers across Saturn. 0.075, we got it, great. This would be, what planet did we just do? 0.07, perfect. That is Saturn. Saturn is that large using that same scale. Next will be Uranus. Uranus is going to be 0.03. So it's about half the size of Saturn. A little less than half the size of Saturn. It is 51,118 kilometers across Uranus. Uranus is 0.3. It is the little tiny gap right there, 0.3. And our next planet is Neptune, which is also going to be recognized by 0.03. There is Neptune there. Neptune is 49,528 kilometers across. And that is the planets of our solar system. So I want you to think about this compared to the ones we did outside. It is the exact same scale. If I held up a planet for every time he was the distance from me away, it would look as big as we just saw them.